Hey guys, good morning. How you doing? I'm on my way to work. I'm running I'm running very late actually. Problem. So I have about 10 minutes less to get to work, which is 15 minutes away. So I'm not gonna make it. Let's see if they make me clock in, which sometimes they do. But I wanted to come on while I was driving because I was watching some videos, actually no, just one video this morning. But I was also watching a different video that triggered something from before. So I watched this woman who loves very interesting fashion, and I like her. Her name is Bram, and I've been following her for a while. She has a very interesting style that she explores in fashion. It's very different from mine. I don't really like most of it, but I can appreciate the fact that it's her style. And actually it's good because then I don't get influenced to buy any of her stuff. But I'm noticing that she treats fashion more like an art form, and these pieces are works of art in most cases, although of course everyone wants some functionality, but that's not a requirement for some of the items that she's seeking out, which I find very interesting. It's a completely different take on handbags that I never thought of before, and it's almost like they are paintings and really unique rare items. So anyway, she was talking about this morning on her video how she got some comments that people are saying that she touches her hair too much, or that she says too much, or that she moves around, fidgets or whatever, and that she's sorry and she's gonna try and change it. And there was another YouTuber, another small content creator who also kind of apologized at first because she has like a nervous little laugh that she does, and this is consumerist. I forgot her name actually. I remember something consumerism. Sorry, she's doing a no buy here. So I go both ways. I have both people who are shopping and people who are no buying. I watch a little bit of both. Anyway, the point is that like everybody has a thing, right? Everybody is going to have some type of unique movement or characteristic about them that may or may not be annoying to other people. It's just being a human being. Like my English goes out the window when I do my videos, right? You would think that I have absolutely no education whatsoever because of some of the ways I put together my sentences. And it's not that I have a lack of education in English, or I'm, just whatever people might imagine. It's that when I'm speaking on camera, I'm having a lot of thoughts going through my mind at the same time as to the way I want to say something. And when it actually ends up coming out, it gets a little jumbled up. I do have a dyslexia, a mild, that never got diagnosed or treated in any way, shape, or form, but I can tell that I have a dyslexia. And sometimes I mix up my words. My words get jumbled up, especially if I'm thinking about something else and trying to say something different. I'll mix it up. Okay, anyway, the point is that like it really makes me sad on a level that two things. One, that they feel like they have to apologize or fix their behavior for the YouTube audience. Now I understand if this is your business, once again, you want to present a certain face, but I think those things are what make us unique, including in the YouTube space. And so the fact that she touches her hair or fidgets, that's part of who she is. That's part of her charm in her videos. And the same thing for the consumerist. I totally forgot her. I cannot believe I forgot this YouTube channel's name. Something consumerism. Conscious consumerism? Something like that? I don't remember. Okay, anyway. Yeah, like, and she was like apologizing for the way she laughs, but then she says, you know what? She actually kind of came to her senses a little bit and said, you know what? You know, I'm trying to change all this stuff, but this is just how I am. This is my, how I react to things. And so, unfortunately, even if you don't like it, I'm going to continue doing it because I can't be too conscious of all these things at the same time while I'm trying to make a video just to please a few people. And this brings me to my next point. You see how I said bring me whatever? So like I mix up my words. And I said, oh. Okay. So this is what brings me to my next point, is that there are people who will watch a lot of these videos and then say, oh, this person should be doing this, or this annoys me. Let me take the time out of my day to sit down in the comments and do a criticism, or kind of like this little feedback on someone's personal little intricacies, and tell them to stop it because it annoys me. I just, like, if you're dealing with people like that, I think it's gonna be very hard to please them no matter what, because there will be something else that inevitably comes up. If they're just so hyper focused on these things, you could feel like something is annoying and then just be like, oh, that bothers me. Okay, well, that's how she is, and that's it. Like, do we need to speak aloud or write? I mean, even writing, taking the time to write it out to kind of make someone feel maybe, a little bit more self-conscious when they're already exposing themselves. I don't know. Like, if you're presenting yourself as a show and this is my product and I am being ultra serious about every aspect, then I can see that it would be important for them to really focus on how they present themselves, and that's going to be a major part. And if something there is missing for the audience, they're going to want to immediately correct it, right? Editing and fixing how you say things and all this stuff, right? So I get that's part of the acting part of it, right? You're acting. But like, some people are just, that's not their thing. That's not really, they're here to share their joy. They're here to also, obviously I talk about this a lot, make money, right? And so there are some give and takes that come along with that. And I feel it's good for us to let people be people. Because if not, everybody's just going to be the same. And you want that intricacy. Oh, there was another one. The Alice, oh my God, I forgot her name. She's like this French woman, Alice in Paris. And she has a very, very thick French accent, to the point where sometimes she can't pronounce, like, she physically cannot pronounce the English words correctly. And I understand that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's annoying only because I don't quite understand her. I'm not gonna write in her comments, your accent is super annoying. It's like, I don't know. I'm not sure how people are thinking about these things. Sometimes I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. It's, she was very annoyed, actually. And she says, well, if you don't like my accent, you don't have to watch my channel. This is my accent. This is me. I speak French first. I can get this to be straightened out. So, like, I agree with her. I agree with her, and it's kind of strange to me. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna walk to work. I hope you have a great day.